Here's what's coming up for Memphis Wrestling. Join us live tomorrow for our next live TV taping featuring our next installment of Championship Saturday. NWA Women's World Champion Camille will be in action, and the Hollywood Heritage Champion Jordan Cruz, plus every champion in Memphis Wrestling. Tickets are available now at ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com. Then, after the matches, head over to Dave & Buster's for our AEW All Out watch party. It's free to watch, plus you'll get a free power car. Then, September 9th, it's Memphis Wrestling Mayhem on the Midway at the Dyer County Fair. Live Memphis Wrestling starts at 7 p.m. and wrestling is free with fair admission. And September 26th, don't miss our Halloween Spooktacular television special. And you never know who or what might show up. Stay up to date and informed and get your tickets now at ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com.
Music is my life, and I bet it's yours too. After all, we're all very complicated beasts. You're not just into wrestling, you're into other stuff too, and that's where the record store comes in. I've got 1,000 CDs or so, and I've been a rock fan for as long as I've been old enough to go to, well, the record store. So every week I close my eyes, stand in front of my collection, and randomly grab a CD. Whatever I pull out. Could be old, could be brand new. It's what I cover in that episode. It could be anything, from Asia to Yes, from John Cougar to Elton John, from Rumors to Weird Al's greatest hits. You just have no idea. I do a little bit of homework on the artist, talk about what they mean to me, and who knows, maybe I've had a chance encounter with one of them. And finally, I review the album track by track. I might confirm that it's one of the greatest albums of all time, or I might conclude that buying that album calls for me to have my head examined. Who knows? So join me, Lance Levine, twice a month right here at the record store, and let me remind you how much the music means to you as well.
Join our Patreon site with the lowest tier being $3. Go to patreon.com/Shootin The Shiznit without a G. We have over 400 episodes uncut and uncensored, and we also give away big prizes. Join today. We can all help prevent suicide. The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline provides 24/7 free and confidential support for people in distress, and also prevention and crisis resources for you and your loved ones. Call 1-800-273-8255.
Rollin into Mempho, do it their way. Tell everybody it happens Saturday. There's a rockin' and a rollin', a little funky too. Listen every Saturday, 'cause you got nothing else to do. Woo! Mercy, Daddy! Rollin' into Mempho, here are your hosts, BT and RynoJB, Daddy! Woo!
Yeah, live, baby, live from 304 Studios in Jonesboro, Arkansas. This is STSPod.Club production. I'm BT, and how the hell are you, JB?
It's another Saturday, which means it's another blessing from Championship Wrestling from Memphis.
There we go, man. You want a big shout out to your Twitch, and you said you had some Twitch. Let's do that front. Talk about your Twitch channel. We're broadcasting right now on your channel, and just put it all over, man. Put it over.
Man, put it all over. It'll take 7 years to do so, but I'll tell you a little something. Check us out, twitch.tv/RynoJB. We stream pretty much every day. 7 a.m. is when we get started, but throughout the day, you'll see some more streams, and we have a heavy focus on professional wrestling, sports, and anime. I want to give a huge shout out to everybody in the Twitch chat room. We will be on Twitch every Saturday with the podcast, but I got to give another huge shout out to, oh my goodness, Sonny King, Ashley King. Thank you so much for representing the entire team RynoJB, the RynoJB Crashers. Thank you for representing at Championship Wrestling from Atlanta. BT, I don't know if you know, but Atlanta, they had a show.
Oh
nice.
Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, we may do a special review show talking about that. We're rolling into Atlanta. How's that? We'll come up with something. Though.
We're rolling, baby.
This is week 28, by the way. Can you believe it? Week 28. Welcome, everyone. I want to go over this real quick. Tomorrow, big show in Memphis. The TV tapings will be taping 3 shows. I'm not sure. There's a lot going on, okay? So they're going to be taping a championship Saturday show, which will be all the titles on the line. They will also be announcing some huge news. I've heard a little bit of rumbles about this. You do know I spent, not the whole night, but about 3 hours with Dustin Starr, and I try to get all the gossip and everything in Newport, Arkansas. Memphis, wow. That's right. Memphis Wrestling Girls Division, maybe some tapings, some custom. I don't know what everything is going to happen, but they do have the Wrestle Center there, so why not use it? So I'm excited about that. There's announcements of tomorrow is the day to be. If you're going to go to a Championship Wrestling from Memphis TV taping, make it tomorrow. And by the way, JB, Jet's Pizza will be there too. I love Jet's Pizza, by the way.
Man, look, I was already excited for the wrestling matches, but Jet's Pizza being there.
I love it. And also, as you can see from one of our banners, what do we get? I can't ever. You mark it down. Go down. All Out. Sunday, free watch party. You get a game card too if you go. You watch the pay-per-view for free. The pay-per-view, and I'm not complaining, but I bought the pay-per-view this morning. I think it was over $50. I'm just going to tell you. So you can save $50, go watch it for free, and get a free game card. So you can't beat that. All right, we're going to get started. All right, so what we do is a roundtable format. It's hits, misses, MVP. What do we look forward to the most for next week, or just what we look forward to the most when it comes to Championship Wrestling from Memphis, and finally, thumbs up or thumbs down. So going to start out with you, Rhino. Hits for the day.
Usually when it comes to me, I got a lot of hits. And today, I've got a lot of hits. One of the things that I thought was a hit was that Tiger Joe flashback. That was something new. We haven't seen that before here in Championship Wrestling from Memphis. The production quality, the entertainment value is rising with Championship Wrestling from Memphis. And it's very, very, very exciting. I thought that Tiger Joe flashback was great. Also, the interview with Dustin Starr and Derek King, where they had the white background behind them. Another thing that goes straight up to the production crew. Shout out to the entire staff with Championship Wrestling from Memphis, because it's much more than just the wrestlers that make this possible. I'm thinking that the production is going up, up, up. Those two things definitely sold me on that. But when it comes to the wrestling, BT, that pile driver did some damage, man. I think he's hurt. I think he's gone for a good 2 Sundays. Also, I like that the Young Goats challenged. Now, forgive me, the tag team of the Young Goats challenged the guys that beat them up in the parking lot. I forgot their tag team name. It slipped my freaking mind.
Allied Forces.
Allied Forces. Okay. Allied Forces. I like that the Young Goats challenged them to a match. They said, hey, look, if you wanted some, just come get some. You didn't have to attack us from behind. I like that attitude from the Young Goats. Also, I got to say, BT, you see what I'm wearing?
Oh, man, I like that.
You see what I'm wearing?
Yes. I like that.
Gotta represent the Young Goats here. Also, I got to get on my hits this week. Big Swole, Justin Cole. Big Swole went in there. No smiles, just work. I want to see more of that from him. Just go in there, go to work, in, out, get the job done. Also, it looked like we saw a new tag team have a bit of a little, I don't know, country rock was said in the YouTube chat room. If you're not watching Championship Wrestling.
Country rock. Okay. Is that and now who is that Eric Hayes and Connor, I didn't know who.
You know more than me.
Yeah, I think the one guy, I may be completely wrong. I'll have to go back and look. Two of the guys that's been kind of undercard, as I like to say, but I think both of them's really solid workers. Fun to see. Country Rock, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm all about it. I love tag teams. I love tag teams with names and gimmicks and stuff like that. I like them to look like a tag team. Like the Midnight Express, the Fabulous Ones, old Memphis stuff. So,
I think we're going to get that with them.
Oh, I think so too. Yeah, I think so too. Hits for me, I didn't know whether I was going to like this or not, but I actually loved Eugene as the general manager. He did a good job setting through and talking. His character's been toned down a little bit, and I like it. I like what happened there. Some other hits. Maria's dress. Come on, Maria. Your dress was awesome. Just awesome dress. I actually liked BB Ryan. I liked BB Ryan. She got and Marco. Man, Marco got a huge pop from the fans because he's from this area. So that's he was trained by a guy by the name of Motley Cruz. And I believe Austin Lane actually had some dealings with helping him too. So Marco's from this area. I loved the story. Me, I'm a story guy. So Walker Hayes, Marco Stunt went to high school together. And
way back.
Way back. So what happened, buddy? What happened? Is what he kept saying. What happened? And then they do the ether on him. Hollywood Jimmy's back, and they carry him out. Loved it. So it makes you wonder, is he going to come back different? I don't know. So I'm going to say something about the Young Goats also. Guys, Aaron Roberts can talk.
Yes.
Hey, I was just like, oh my God, let this guy have the microphone. Now, I'm always talking about Zay Washington. He's going to be a star, blah, blah, blah. You know me. I'm a huge Zay Washington fan. But,
yes,
man, Aaron Roberts, along with everything that he can do, he can also talk. Love the tag team match, the way they give the hot tag to Aaron Roberts, and he sets it up for the finish for the 450. Young Goats win was one of my hits. All right, well, let's talk about misses, JB. What's the misses?
For me, the misses this week, audio issues. I didn't like the microphone with Dustin and Maria sounded just not there. It didn't sound as crisp and clear as it usually does. There was also some other audio issues when it comes to like the entrance music. I want the entrance music. I would like for the entrance music to hit when we're watching and that entrance music comes on. That's a vibe right there. And we want to ride that vibe with them, with the people that are in the building. Not only that, BB Ryan had a little trip up the stairs. Now, I'm not mad at BB Ryan.
Leave her alone.
No, I'm not mad at BB Ryan. Mistakes happen. I'm more so upset with production. That didn't have to. It's pre-recorded. That didn't have to make the cut.
Yeah. I didn't think about that, but you're right. They didn't have to show us that. We didn't have to see her, skip to Lou and.
We've seen cuts to the crowd. We've seen cuts to the crowd before, so that was my issue. It wasn't her like slip-ups happen, but it didn't have to be on the screen. That did. I didn't think that needed to be there. Also. The BB Ryan victory was a miss for me. The victory, I didn't think it was planned. It didn't look planned. It looked like a big, big botch. And then the interview afterwards just looked like an interview of frustration. Those are my misses.
I will go with, we even had somebody on Twitter mentioning it before we even got started. They knew all of a sudden that, that I was going to say something about the botch. Princess Watercress is Prince Watercress. I'm so sorry. Prince Watercress is a big fan, listens to the podcast, always comments on the wrestling shows and on Twitter and said, hey, BT's going to have something to say about that. And guess what? I do. That was a total miss. I love the idea that you said, look, we didn't have to have it. We didn't have to have this miss of her skipping up, but we also didn't have to have the miss of it's taped. We didn't have to see the miss, and it was a miss. It was a botch because the reason why I didn't confirm it with anyone, but when the winner gets out of the ring and does the interview, Okay,
Right.
the winner. They didn't even talk to who won the match, so
Yeah.
I believe that was a mess up. They just had to go with it. I would have just went with it and not questioned, or I would have said the win. I would have changed something maybe. But yeah, it didn't have to air either. See, what was my?
Can I ask you one question?
Right.
Do you maybe blame the referee for going with the 3 count and not stopping?
You know, me and you, there is a theory or a way that I used to book my referees, okay? And some people don't like doing this because then it puts heat on the referees. But I always told my referees to treat the match like a shoot. And the reason why I say that is when something like this happens and they don't count 1, 2, 3, then the referee looks like shit. And the referee looks stupid. So let's don't let our referee look stupid because we still want that feeling legit. So that's what I always done. A lot of people don't like that because it might mess up something. But I remember a match in Dyersburg. We're going to talk about Dyer County Fair here in a minute, where the referee stopped because that wasn't the finish, but she should have slapped. She should have kept on going. It actually featured Alan Steele was in that match. So he'll remember that if he's listening to the podcast. But it's one of those things. I always tell my refs, what if we don't see this finish? Well, we may change. The thing about it is you got to realize that wrestlers sometimes change the finish during the match. Okay, so we may have changed it if we decided to do something different. So before we go any further, I'm always kidding about this. But look, we will put an ad over our faces, guys. We will. We'll put our ad over our faces. STS Pod Skim Timber. That's right. We're going to have the Skimahorns here for 2 or 3 different shows. We're also going to be giving away 2 wrestling buddies, 2 title belts, a T-shirt, and a video message from the Skimahorns, all to one lucky winner. All you got to do is join Patreon, and we spin the wheel. And I wanted to mention in September the 9th, which is this coming Thursday, at the Dyer County Fair, you can get wrestling for free if you pay to get in. And a lot of the guys are right there. It's homegrown stuff here. They're from Dyer County. Get out there. American Hostile Championship Wrestling is helping them a little bit too. I'm excited. The posse's going to be there. Aaron Roberts, all those guys live in that area. Won't you just go out and support them and tell them thanks for coming and having a show there. So, all right, let's get to MVP. What's going on, man? Who's your MVP?
My MVP this week is Alan Steele. I think Alan Steele is just, I said it last week about the Crowleys, but I think Alan Steele is a genius in that ring. The way that he gets a response from the crowd is unlike anyone else in championship wrestling. I mean, they pop off. They might be booing him, but they pop off when he enters the room. And the way he commands attention, the way that he maneuvers in that ring, second to none. He's my MVP this week.
I wrote it down too. Alan Steele, interviews,
Wow.
That Alabama Slam.
Yes.
That backdrop he took, and he sold that finish like he was completely dead. Perfect. Alan Steele, I don't know if we give MVP to him more. We should probably give it to him more often. Him being the veteran, I kind of always try to pick someone. Yeah, I hate to say that. Someone's besides Alan just because, the young guys and everything. But Alan was the MVP today. So what do you look forward to the most for next week?
I'm not going to lie. Next week, I'm looking forward to more young goats. I need my tag team champions to go. They're back. They were missing after getting attacked in the parking lot. I'm waiting to see what are they going to do about it. They issued the challenge. Will we see a match? And if we do, how will they respond? That's what I'm looking forward to.
All right. And I tell you what, I'm looking forward to seeing what Eugene ends up doing. What are they going to do with Marco Stunt? And now, and I love it, Dustin, I actually talked to Dustin about this, about the long stories and the short stories. I've been mentioning this 2 or 3 weeks in a row. And it's all about the gun show. Oh my goodness. The gun show comes up. He's had his cup destroyed in what was it? Show 3, I think. Show 3 or 4. It might have been 4. He had the cup destroyed. He still wants revenge with Alan Steele. He pins Alan Steele, the champion. But look at the other story we had going. Anthony's moved up. He's ahead of Big Swole. So now Anthony's wanting his title match. So him and Gun Show are standing there looking at each other. They were a good tag team. They did some good moves. I mean, in the ring with guys like Johnny Dotson and Alan Steele does not hurt, but they looked really good together. It's going to be fun. It's going to be really fun. And I don't know who his opponent is for tomorrow when they tape the show. So it'll be exciting to see what happens. I just want to say this before we get thumbs up or thumbs down. We did a record show this week. We did the 10 things we hate about AEW. You know, I'm a big AEW mark, but we actually did the hates. Me and Lance did. We also did WTF. It was the most listened episode last month, except for our shows. Our shows are number one, Rhino. So it's our shows, and then everybody else goes. I hate to say that, but it's just the way it is. But WTF is a favorite. It really is probably the most listened almost every month when it comes to has been for a long time, unless we have somebody, a big star or something on. We are also doing, Lance is there for All In. He's excited about being there. Lance is from Chicago, so he's going to be there. So we do Monday. We're going to talk about the live version versus, like we did with Rampage, versus the TV version of All In. The hits misses exactly what we do right here. So it'll be fun to see the loud pop of CM Punk. We said it. Me and Lance was at All Out. And we sit there together at All Out, and I said, if CM Punk comes out, the fans are going to lose their shit. And guess what? They lost their shit on Rampage when he came out, and it'll be nuts to see. There's all kinds of rumors about what's going on. Before we go again, remember it's tomorrow. Before we do thumbs up, thumbs down, it is tomorrow and Thursday. Guys coming, they're local guys. Dyersburg, I know they're not going to it's not going to hurt me to say this. Aaron Roberts, Simon, those guys are they're going to have Dyersburg guys right there. Dyer County, they live in Dyer County. Go out and support them and tell them BT sent you. BT and Rhino sent you to the fair. So there you go. Thumbs up or thumbs down, my brother?
I'm going to give it a thumbs up. I'm thumbs up this week.
Big thumbs up for me with very little. The funny thing is that I'm so picky. People say you're picky, but I find in very little that I don't enjoy. And I'm saying enjoy as a fan, and enjoy the storyline, the work. Everybody says BT's a work rate guy. Well, I am a work rate guy, but I like the story too. And the stories, the long story don't exist anymore, but it does right here. It does with Memphis Wrestling. The long story used to exist in Memphis Wrestling when you send somebody out of town. Say Austin Idol would go out of town, and then Lawler would need a tag team partner, and he'd say, look, I want the toughest tag team partner I've ever had. And then Austin Idol would come back in. So Austin Idol comes back in, and the idea is you remember all the stuff that happened, and then you can just work off of that, and that's what they're doing. Who's booking everything. I know there's 2 or 3 guys sitting down looking at it. You guys, smart stuff. I'm enjoying it. A big thumbs up for me too. All right, RynoJB, you know how it is. Same bad time, same bad channel. Right here Saturday at 1 p.m. every Saturday on the best little wrestling podcast in the business. Be there, and as everyone knows, I love my mama.
Me too.
All right.
Here's what's coming up for Memphis Wrestling. Join us live tomorrow for our next live TV taping featuring our next installment of Championship Saturday. NWA Women's World Champion Camille will be in action, and the Hollywood Heritage Champion Jordan Cruz, plus every champion in Memphis Wrestling. Tickets are available now at ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com. Then, after the matches, head over to Dave & Buster's for our AEW All Out watch party. It's free to watch, plus you'll get a free power car. Then, September 9th, it's Memphis Wrestling Mayhem on the Midway at the Dyer County Fair. Live Memphis Wrestling starts at 7 p.m. and wrestling is free with fair admission. And September 26th, don't miss our Halloween Spooktacular television special. And you never know who or what might show up. Stay up to date and informed and get your tickets now at ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com.
This episode is also brought to you by SpunkLube.com. Remember, when you're getting funky like a monkey, if you know what I mean, use Spunky. That's right. Go to www.spunklube.com and tell them STS Pod sent you. You want the best, you got the best. The best little wrestling podcast in the business. All episodes on www.stspod.club. Did you enjoy that episode? Cash App us at $BTSTS. If you've never downloaded the Cash App, download it today. You'll get a free, that's right, a free $5 for using the code $BTSTS. That's $BTSTS. Join our Patreon site with the lowest tier being $3. Go to patreon.com/Shootin The Shiznit without a G. We have over 400 episodes uncut and uncensored, and we also give away big prizes. Join today. Hey, that was another great episode of Shootin The Shiznit. Thank you for listening, and thank you to all our sponsors. A big shout out to Bob McGee at Pro Wrestling's Between the Sheets. Remember, you can reach us on Twitter at ComicBookMarkBT, Instagram at BT Shootin The Shiznit. That's right, Shootin The Shiznit without a G. Facebook Shootin The Shiznit, and Facebook Cool Kids Wrestling and MMA Talk. If we don't like you in that group, first you have to ask to get in. If we don't like you, we'll kick you out. All the episodes are at one place, and that's www.stspod.club. Podcast Roll Call, Who's Right Podcast, Po Boys Podcast, E3 Radio, my buddies Richard and Josh, My World with Conrad Thompson and my friend Jeff Durr. Lance's favorite include Nickology, Rock Solid, Playlist Wars, I'm Fat Podcast. Hey guys, remember, keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars.